Hi, Rachel and Amy. How are you?
Hi, Leora.
Good.
I love your red room. Is that your
Me
Zoom room?
too.
Yes, it's
Did
my
you?
And that
Zoom
your
room.
lipstick matches it.
It
It's so
looks.
fabulous.
Did you paint this for like COVID? Because it looks very
So,
fresh.
no, this was I had to move back in with my parents because
Oh my
they're
God.
older, and so this is my room from when I was in high school, and I was obsessed with the movie In the
Wow.
Mood for Love, and I had to have that shade of red for my room because
Oh
I
my
was
God, I love
18
that.
and I was like unrequited love all over the place, and so this is my old room that
I
You're
just
love it.
adore me. Yeah.
adorable.
Love.
You're adorable. I love that movie. And I've just started learning that piece on my violin.
Really?
Yeah, I
Oh
love
my
that music.
goodness. Oh,
Anyway, we
it's
should get
fate.
started.
Yes, sorry. So I was going to say, I love this show, Rachel. I loved your scene work, especially with
I'm
Troy.
so sorry. I have the health officers at my door because I'm in hotel quarantine. I'll be right back. Amy, you go.
Okay.
Okay. So I was going to
She's
ask
in
what you liked.
quarantine for she's
Oh,
in quarantine in Australia. So
right. Not a bad place to be, though,
yeah.
considering. Yeah.
Sorry, I have to come and get my temperature taken every day.
The question was, what did you like best about collaborating with each other?
Oh my God, that is the best question I've had all day. This is the first show that I have been on that has had a all-female management. Like all my bosses are girls.
Right.
Two of them are mothers, working mothers in a very similar situation for me, working internationally and leaving a family behind. So first, I mean, they're both awesome. So I had the hugest respect at Hello. They didn't have to win that. But what was really, just because I haven't had that kind of all-female experience, was just how respectful and collaborative, but there was just this amazing sense around Sarah, and I haven't had this experience before, where Jamie and Amy were there not to kind of leave their marks and paw prints all over the show to kind of show how relevant they are. See my handprints, but really to nurture. So I guess that's the word. There was this nurturing, a nurturing. I know Amy nurtured my character out of a very, quite unrealized, beginning, because we don't want to know who she is at the beginning, to nurturing the girls, to nurturing just each other away from home. It was a profoundly different experience, profoundly different. And as I guess I, mature into making my own content, both of them were just to me shining examples about how to be a creative leader,
Right.
as to how to lead while female, like profoundly revelatory for me. Yeah.
Well, for me, Rachel was on my bucket list of actors I wanted to work with. I love strong women who like sort of just jump right into strong characters. And so for me, she was one of those people right away. You obviously don't know until we didn't know each other. We, never sat at a table together when we started working together. So that's always like, okay, what will this be like? And it was just this wonderful, and I think asking about what it's like to collaborate, it's collaborative experience because Gretchen was a little bit of like, who is she? The mystery of who she is in that pilot, and what we wanted to tease out throughout, to have someone like Rachel who brings such humanity to a character we never see as a villain. We see her very much as a woman with a cause, whether or not you agree with how she's chasing it. So to just be able to work with somebody who had questions and thoughts and made us go back and rethink things in scripts and was constantly sort of wanting to know more about her and click into it's such a thrilling thing because just the meticulous work that Rachel does to make things look so easy and then knowing how behind the scenes, the amount of like energy and specificity and hard work she's bringing, it was thrilling.
I've never been so committed to saying the exact words that are in the script as I have on this show. And it's because Sarah truly is so thoughtful to the syntax of every character. I mean, I used words I literally have not used in my whole life. Not only Mishkas, which took me like a day, but Michigas, I still can't do it. You know, it's just, the writing was so exquisite. And normally, you know, I kind of allow myself a few little shifts, but, you know, I said, like, let me know if I've said the wrong word. Sometimes the mouthful with the accent was really tricky. But yeah, mostly I was slavish to her writing, slavish.
Okay, because I feel so comfortable with you ladies, I want to ask, and you're talking about the writing, was the singing in the bar, was it written for Rachel in mind? Because someone loved her work in Muriel's wedding and my best friend's wedding and wanted to see her sing again? That's my nerdy question of the day.
You know, I think we all love Muriel's wedding, so I'm sure it was tickling in the back of all of our minds. Just the idea that Gretchen, who seems like this sort of ballsy, bold professor who would just sort of jump up and with no sort of sense of how embarrassing it might be for her to be showing that, it felt like a great character reveal. But yeah, sure, seeing Rachel sing again isn't the worst thing ever.
I loved it. I nerded that. I have to say.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Well, thank you, ladies, so much for your art, and thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. Have a lovely day.
Thanks. You
Stay
too.
safe, darling.
Thank you. You too.